Good evening. What a fabulous crowd here. I don't think India has ever seen such a filtered, powerful gathering. Am I right?
Absolutely, sir.
It's a powerhouse. You just tell me a single event like this where 50 billionaires of Indian origin, more than 100 multimillionaires, more than 100 international delegates, not delegates, actually celebrities from all over the country, all over the world, ambassadors, all federation representatives, the entire cross section is here. It is in fact a powerhouse. Believe me, you are right now attending the most beautiful, most powerful function India has ever seen. And that is happening at the world's largest film studio, initiated by the visionary Sri Ramoji Rao, and he himself is present here. Who else we need here? It is our 2.5 years of hard work to come to this particular point. A great launch is going to happen today. Indian film industry, the world's largest industry, which was holding 40% world market share in number of movies being produced and number of theater admissions. It is going to be structured, it is going to be integrated and to become a single body under one umbrella. KPMG has done the structuring process. Today at this venue, that report is going to be launched. It's a 5-year project. The countdown starts from today. In fact, a similar revolution started in our neighboring country, but they took more than 10 years to make the foundation. But we could make it in 2.5 years because cinema is in our blood. As you know, we are the only people in the world skip a meal for a ticket. We are the people united under the cinema umbrella. Now, it is our responsibility to make our movie industry to the world heights. That's why the most powerful community is here. Indian movie industry was in a very bad situation in the last decade. When the entire screens around the world were increasing, Indian screens were dying. The numbers were dying down. In China, in the last 8 years, from 4,000 to 40,000 became the number of screens. We need to have the same revolution here. We are going to launch the Indywood consortium of 2,000 Indian corporates and billionaires. Every member is going to make the most beautiful theater in India, in their hometown, as their second home. We cannot invite the entire public to our home, but we can invite the entire public to our second home. That is the vision. Mr. B.R. Shetty, who was the only billionaire, attended our closing ceremony last year. He already announced the 1,000 crore Mahabharata project, and he announced the first 8K project of the world, not the country, the first 8K multiplex of the world in his hometown, that is Udupi. Now, all these powerful persons sitting in front of me, they are all going to make such beautiful decisions. It is up to their choice, but I am 100% sure that they will make better compared to the others. That will change the destiny of Indian film industry. By 2020, India will be the only country in the world with 8K screens. We will be the country making 8K products, 8K, all the contents, not only entertainment, education, everything we will be making. And we will be the country which will export the content in 100 different languages with our integrated dubbing center. So this is the beginning of a revolution. We are so happy that tomorrow we are going to launch the T10 concept in the world. You know, the 2020 cricket is conquering the world, but 2020 is not the ultimate. 10-hour match, which will finish in 90 minutes. The blasting shots in every ball, which is going to happen with the T10. And that concept, the Indian launch is happening tomorrow evening. The entire team, the sponsors, everyone is here. 6 teams are there. It is going to happen in UAE, December 14 to 17. All the 6 teams owners are here. Who else we need? Why we are launching this concept here is all the theaters, the 10,000 screens under Indywood consortium, the 2,000 multiplex with average 5 screens. Not only that, outside India, we will have another 7,000 screens. All these screens will be showing every day one of the T10 match happening somewhere around the world. We are going to brand this concept worldwide. And for that, we are using a new platform. That's why we are linking sports with entertainment. Also, education industry also going to join us. From morning 6 to 11, all the screens will be using for the education purpose. That will also make another revolution. We will make sure the branding theaters made by all these billionaires will be the most money-making machine for them also. But we will not tell them it's an investment project because we need their branding budget to make it happen. Then only they will use the high-end stuff in every theater. That is what we require. And before they leave Ramoji Film City, just like Mr. B.R. Shetty, they will make their own announcements. We are all waiting for that. That is what Indian film industry is required. Indian film industry should go in a different way. Personally, I want to say something because I was born as an Indian, still holding an Indian passport. I would like to die as an Indian. But before I die, if the Almighty helps, I may work another 15 or 20 years in my profession. But before I get retired, I would like to see a country, a developed India, where $1 is equal to 1 rupee. In 1947, when India got independence, $1 was equal to 1 rupee. In 2013, it became 69, but now it is coming back. We want to see a developed India with $1 is equal to 1 rupee. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite the man behind the vision of Indywood, Hollywood director, founder, chairman of Project Indywood. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, tera dhyan kidhar hai, hero idhar hai. Mr. Sohan Roy. Sir, may I request you to please give us the presidential address. Ladies and gentlemen, over to the man of the moment.
Good evening. I'm the most happy and relaxed person today evening. Whatever we planned, everything is done. All the projects launched. We got more billionaires than we expected. We got more investors than we expected. All the functions went well. We can see the smiling faces only all around. Our objective was not to fill this hall with a huge crowd like last year. Last year it went out of our hand. So we decided that should not be our objective. We need the right people only for the closing ceremony and opening ceremony. Also, every event, every project launch should happen in the most professional way. Everything is done. More than that, the media support. Even Wall Street Journal sent their representative. That is a great achievement. Fashion TV joined hands. That is another achievement. Now, the wheel has started rolling. KPMG report is out. Today is the fourth day. Every day we are now counting. We have only 5 years in front of us. Within these 5 years, we need to cover 100 set targets. We need 100 leaders for these 100 projects. Our team is ready. Our team of 100, they are here as the volunteers. They all made this project really happen. Now, we need industry representations. This time, we did not bring the stars from all the industries. Last time, we brought 1 or 2 from each industry. This year, we decided that should not be the objective. This time, we should focus on the investors. Without investors, no transformation. The $10 billion that required to transform this industry is to be generated. The 2,000 consortium members that required for this project, that is to be focused. 8 industries participated this time. Everyone understood the vision of $1 is equal to 1 rupee. They realized the mistakes they have done on draining the Indian economy. Now, everyone got one goal. We need to make India as a developed country before 2030, and we need to make $1 is equal to 1 rupee. And the film community of India, we are going to start plugging each train hole in our industry. Today, I would like to announce a few happy news. One is for the exhibitors in this industry. Indywood consortiums, 2,000 multiplexes, the 10,000 screens, construction is going to start. All the exhibitors going to get an accreditation because the companies with accreditation can only take part in this project because this is a Make in India project. Any company with a 100% Make in India stamp, they get a permanent accreditation. Those who are using foreign association, they will get a temporary accreditation, but they need to give an assurance that within 5 years, the technology should be transferred to India. They should develop their own technology in India. Because after 5 years, we need to see an industry. We need to see a film industry which is using only Indian technology. We need to start exporting our technology. We have brought the Saudi representative here. He is the man to go back and tell the government about the potential of Indian film industry and Indywood. Saudi is going to open the film market. Right now, there is no theater in country like Saudi Arabia. They need minimum 1,000 screens immediately. This is the man going back and telling Saudi that India is the right one to get into that project and Indywood is the one to lead that project. We could convince him. You can ask him, he is 100% convinced. This is what we meant with this event. Now we need to explore the African market. The most unexplored market in the world for cinema, but with huge potential. The third largest film industry is there, the Nigerian film industry, but they don't have theaters. When we make this transformation happen in India, let this the same transformation happen all over the world, but with India as the lead. In 2020, India should be the first country with 1,000 8K screens. We should be the first country to make the 8K movie, process it, and show it in 8K. We have the potential. We will do it. By that time, India will host the largest film festival in the world, bigger than Cannes. We will host the biggest film market in India, bigger than American film market. We will have the best film school in India, where the world film lovers will come and stay and study. All the 100 sets targets, one by one, we are launching. The Global Animation Day already launched. Next year, the entire world animation companies will be here. Now, we are going to integrate the television industry also. It is also a supplementary of this project. We will have the biggest television awards in India. The world television industry we will bring here. India got more than 800 TV channels. That is more than sufficient to start with. We will have a day when we will have an award night which is bigger than Oscars, with more viewership than Oscars. To make that figure, we need only Indian TV channels to reach that highest figure of the world. Whatever we get from outside is a bonus. But we are 100% sure that with the support what we are getting from the global media, the entire world media will be here to cover that event. Today, from the investors, we got the assurance that they are going to start, even in the commercial organization, they are going to start film clubs for their employees. That's a great achievement. Every film school, not only the school, every schools and colleges will have a Indywood talent club in their base. Indywood film clubs in each school and each college will make a transformation in the education sector. The 150-year-old education system is going to be transferred with the support of visual media. The entire national education heads were here. They all agreed for the transformation. Indian filmmakers will be making more educational content than entertainment contents. Everything is going to happen. But for that, we needed the main thing, that money. Because that was here, the billionaires were here. They are the one to make the future stars of India. The talent hunt is going on. Many of the people participated here. They will be the future stars of Indian film industry. The consortium is going to make 1,000 movies in the next 5 years. These stars we are going to identify through this talent hunt and through the talent clubs in the colleges. We are going to launch thousands of talents in the film industry. Next 5 years, it's a hectic task, we know that, but we will make it happen because everyone understood all are behind us. If anyone fails to follow it, they may miss the best. So, please join hands. Let us work together. Let us lead the world film industry. Thank you very much.